It's all game.
Yeah.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gesture. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Hardaway. Daniel Gafford is out there with Griffin. Then there's Hardy, and it's Parker in at the 1. And for the Spurs, we've got Chamberlain. Miller is out there with Peja, and it's Holland in at the power forward position.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, We won a ring together.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Hardy. Shoots the three. Chamberlain with the rebound. And Manu is a rookie. Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
That kid takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Griffin passes to Hardy. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
And the Spurs making a change here. DeRozan's checked in.
Let's hear it once again, everybody, for your Spurs Hype Squad dance team.
Here's San Antonio. It's a three-point game. Miller outside, takes the three, and the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Parker passes to Hardaway. Now here's Hardy. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway for three. And Miller with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here is Fredette. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Takes a three, and there's Miller. That's good on the assist from DeRose. Miller's got a couple of threes now in the first for San Antonio. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A three ball, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
As we get close to the All-Star break, Greg, what's the vibe like in the locker room post-trade deadline?
It's great if you're a playoff team and just knowing your GM wanted to keep you on the squad. Plus, you've got a little break coming up, so lots of happy dressing rooms right now.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And just look at how he navigates. His athleticism is eye-opening.
Time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. I'm told that he has a sprained finger, and right now they've got ice on it to try and help with the swelling. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, we may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, Injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And that one's good. Hardy.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Now, here's dRose. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I'll tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of are emerging.
Griffin passes to Hardy. Out to Parker. Outside Hardaway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Now here's dRose. There's Miller with the 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Karl Malone's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Thomas comes in for Hardy. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for Hardaway. And it's Rose in for Tony Parker. Now here's Rose. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
It's hard to try to stop dRose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the pass to Thomas. Here's Barbosa. Griffin inside. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Rose finds Barbosa. And here's Malone. DeRozan defending. Malone against Chamberlain. And the basket by Malone.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now, here is Fredette. It's covered by Rose.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Malone. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Malone's got his second basket.
A go-to shot for Malone. He looks so comfortable and in rhythm from the mid-range.
Pass to Miller. Over Barbosa. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now, here's Rose. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And what a sniper Barbosa has turned into. Easy to see why he is a volume three-point shooter.
Here's Fredette. 6-point lead. Miller, no up.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now, here is Chamberlain. After the miss from Karl Malone. Inside. And the basket by DeRozan.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Passes it to Thomas. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to Barbosa. Plays it up and banks it in. Barbosa's got 5 now.
And Barbosa scores in so many ways, including through contact.
Fredette scanning the floor. Here's dRose. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
They've got Whiteside, and it's Pritchard in at the point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Officials all over that.
Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Here's Gafford after the basket by San Antonio. Hardy passes to Parker. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Karl Malone.
Considered one of the strongest players in the league, Malone doesn't get distracted by a little contact.
Now here's Whiteside. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he gets the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Maxwell. Here's Pritchard. He kicks it to Whiteside. Here's Holland. 6 points for him. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be